Food makes up 80% of every fat loss process, but if you don't know what you're doing, this can be the most confusing and frustrating part. In today's video, my aim is to alleviate some of the confusion and frustration by giving you guys a framework or a filter that I've used to make decisions about my food to help me get closer to my goals. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jonathan. I went from 250 to 177. I lost over 70 pounds through trial and error, and I make these videos to give you guys realistic strategies and effective ways to get to your goals so you don't have to waste time doing things that don't. All right, so without further ado, hopping right into it. The guys that are able to stay lean all year round understand all the ins and outs of their nutrition and what they need to do, and they have a mental framework or filter that they ask themselves in order to hit their goals when it comes to approaching their food. All right, and this is the same filter and framework that I still currently use to this day. And I ask myself, it's a series of statements and questions when it comes down to eating, because when it comes to the mindset of eating to stay lean and eating for fat loss or whatever, it says we want something that's going to be simple and sustainable. I'm going to say that again. You want something that's going to be simple and sustainable. And it comes down to asking yourself stuff like this and asking yourself statements like these. I'm going to get into it just right here. All right. So one thing I wanted to do when I was losing 70 pounds is that I wanted to eat foods that I like. So the question I asked myself, does the food actually taste good? Right? I want to eat stuff that I like, and does the food actually taste good? Let's be honest, if you're eating food you don't like and it doesn't taste good, it's something that you can't stick with. Simple enough. Next thing I ask is, can I track it? Is this something that I can enter into MyFitnessPal? Is it easily trackable? Can I enter a protein source in there? Can I enter a carb source? Is it easy for me to track the protein, the macros, and all that stuff? Is it easy for me to track? So does it taste good? Is it easy for me to track? Next question I like to ask myself is, can I eat this for a prolonged period of time? Whatever it is that I'm going to eat, can I eat this for a prolonged period of time? AKA, could I eat this every single day and not get tired of it? This is a consistency question. A lot of times when people, embark on a fat loss journey, they lose a little bit of weight and they fall off the rails again because they end up picking a food group or eating a meal plan or whatever that they couldn't stick with for a prolonged period of time. When I approach it, I want to be able to eat like this. If I can eat like this every single day and not get tired of it, then it's a perfect thing for me. Now, the main question is, when eating this, can I hit all my goals? Can I hit my protein, fats, carbs? Can I hit all my goals? Do the macros work in my favor? And again, by macros, I mean protein, fats, and carbs. Do all those things work in my favor to align with my fat loss goal? These are the core questions that I typically ask myself. And if they do, then this is a meal that I can actually embark on, a meal plan that I could actually use in my everyday life. All right, but now the question is, a lot of people will probably ask me, but what if I don't know how much protein, fats, and carbs, and I don't know what to pick? And this is why I say I'm such a big fan of tracking your food, because you develop the skill of meal selection, you develop the skill of understanding nutrition. The skill of nutrition is not just for other people who already have a six-pack. They got a six-pack because they understood what food groups work in their favor to get them to where they need to go. And you tracking your food is going to help you develop that skill. It's not something that's hard. It just takes, effort. And by effort now, it's just you plugging in a food before you eat it. That's it. Right? So if you download MyFitnessPal and start to plug in these foods, you can start to see a realistic picture of what your eating looks like. Because you may think I don't eat a lot, but then you plug it in, you realize, I'm eating 3,000 calories a day. That's a lot, That's pushing me over where I need to be, and that's why I'm gaining weight. So you tracking your food is going to give you the skill of meal selection, and it's going to help you push you closer to the goals that you need to be at. Right? Now, without further ado, I said all that to say that I preface all that to say this meal plan that I'm about to give you, and I'm hopping straight into it. This meal plan I'm going to give you is the base framework that I use to lose 70 pounds. And it comes down to this. It's really this. It's super simple. It's going to come down to your meals need to be a meat source and a side. That's how I kept it simple. I'm going to say that again. Your meals need to be like a meat source, a chicken, lean ground beef, fish, whatever meat source you want to eat, and then a side. The side can be a carbohydrate or veggies. Really doesn't matter. In this plan I'm about to put up right now, it should be up right now, I got my base 3 meals, and then below that, I'm gonna put snacks that you guys can have in between there. But this meal plan is heavy on protein, and it's gonna be satiating. So what I usually do, start off breakfast, 3 to 5 eggs. I'm gonna say it's 5 eggs. So 5 eggs in the morning, scrambled eggs. That is 300 calories, 350 calories, 30 grams of protein, 25 grams of fat, 0 carbs. I'm starting my day off with protein. With eggs. They got a lot of nutrients that like help with joints, that help with muscle recovery. That yolk has a lot of nutrients in it. Yes, it has a little bit more fat, but it has a lot of nutrients in it, and it keeps you fuller longer as well too. That's a satiating food. When we jump down to lunchtime, this is my go-to meal right now. And then even when I was in the process of losing 70 pounds, lean ground beef is like my favorite food group to jump to. So I do 8 ounces of lean ground beef. That's like, if you get like a little roll, that's like 2 servings of that, right? 8 ounces of lean ground beef in a cup of pinto beans. Now, one thing I like about pinto beans is that they're kind of a carbohydrate, but they're a little bit different. They satiate the stomach, and they have protein in them as well too. So you have protein in the beans, and then you have protein coming from the lean ground beef. All in all, and I put them in a bowl. So it's like a Chipotle bowl, just with no rice. You just have beans and then lean ground beef. All in all, that comes out to 564 calories. I got it all written down, so I'm jotting over here. And then the protein comes out to 61 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, 40 grams of carb. That's like a perfect macro bowl right there, right? It gives you everything you need. You got energy from carbohydrates. You got a decent amount of fat, and the protein is high. 61 grams of protein in one meal. Okay, we jump down to dinner. We can kind of repeat lunch. I added broccoli here because some of you guys asked me about the vegetable thing. I add broccoli to this. So again, this is going to be lean ground beef, 1.5 cups of pinto beans. So it's just a cup and a half, and then 2 cups of broccoli. Broccoli is pretty much not even like, it doesn't have a lot of calories. So I included in here those just so you guys can see it. That broccoli is 700, that whole entire bowl is 744 calories, 73 grams of protein, 17 grams of fat, 72 grams of carbs. Okay. Now, if I'm boring you with all these numbers, they're all important. Okay. All in all, so just for those 3 base meals, all in all, total calories for the day, we're at 1,658 calories, 164 grams of protein, 58 grams of fat, and 112 grams of carbs. Those are just the base meals. Okay, these macro numbers that I just gave you are like perfect for muscle retention. They're perfect for muscle building. And if you are trying to lose fat, all these meals, those last 3 meals are going to be satiating. They're going to last in your stomach a long time, and they give you all the nutrients you need. We haven't even gotten into the snacks yet. Okay, so this right here, we're already at, and some of you guys may even be full off this. Some of you guys, this may be a whole day eating. You guys actually might be okay. Right, so 1,658 calories for the day. That's essentially losing 2 pounds a week. If you just had this, you're guaranteed to at least lose, depending on your height and stuff like that, you'll at least be at about 2 pounds a week being lost. Now, this is not including, again, it's not including snacks, and it doesn't include any type of walking or anything that you guys would do as well too. All right, now if we hop in right into snacks, like the approved snacks that I would say that you would want to consume in between this, I got them listed here because, you guys might be hungry in between these meals. So one thing that I like to do is beef jerky, right? You can get the Old Tapper beef jerky. It's kind of expensive, but it's, a couple pieces of beef jerky will set the stomach right if you craving a lot of fruit, bananas, whatever fruit you guys want to eat, blueberries, stuff like that. Protein shakes, Greek yogurt. You can get the Greek yogurt that has flavor in it. Quest protein chips, those are like 160 calories. Pretzels, those are a good snacks. So those snacks right there are the approved snacks that I would typically go to in between these meals. Definitely the protein shakes, definitely the beef jerky. Is it like healthiest when it comes to sodium? It's better than you eating some potato chips, man. Listen, I'm all about finding alternatives. I'm all about finding alternatives that actually work for you long term. You could say, well, no, I want to eat celery. Okay, you can eat celery, but if it's not realistic for you to constantly eat celery for a snack, stop saying that stuff, right? Stop telling people you eat celery as a snack when it's not something that you can do consistently. I'm all about what's going to work realistically for the long term. Now, for the long term, I like to eat that beef jerky because it tastes good. It's the teriyaki beef jerky from Old Tapper is amazing. You know what I mean? It's delicious. It tastes good. It's no fat in it. It's all protein. Perfect. Fruit, whatever you like to eat, bananas, blueberries, is perfect. Protein shakes, I get the pre-made protein shakes to go. Those are things that you can have, and those are things that's going to fuel your progress. So this is going to be a quick video Screenshot that meal plan. Screenshot that meal plan and switch out your base meals for that. But this is like the framework you need to ask yourself. Again, when you go to eat something, does it taste good? Can you hit your macros with it? Is this something that you can eat for a prolonged period of time, and is it easy for you to track? If you answer yes to all those things and whatever you're about to eat fits within that category, this is something that you can do, and that's a meal that can be set up for long-term success. Okay, you don't have to deprive yourself. You have to eat less and move more to lose weight, but eating less doesn't necessarily have to look like starving yourself. This meal plan I showed you is not starving yourself. It's just everything we picked was low in calories, high in protein. Everything we picked was low in calories, high in protein, and was satiating. All right, so hope this video helps. Stay tuned for more content.